Good day, class.
Good day,
Good
sir.
day, sir.
Okay, so for today, we are going to discuss the third conditional. So I will not brag anything about it simply because we're going to have an activity first. So what you have to do is to read the text about poor old Marge and then complete the third conditional sentences about her day using the prompts provided. So before doing anything else, I would like you to read the story of Marge. So the title is Marge's Day of Hell. So with the three exclamation points, we can imply that that day of Marge was really hell. So here is the story. So I want you to read it alternately. So um, we will begin at Joshua, then for the following part or the following section of the text. So Joyce will be tasked to read it, then so on and so forth. So, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so let's start with you, Joshua. So read the first part.
Okay, sir. Marge is a woman of 55 who lives on her own in a small house in Scotland. She did not have a very nice day yesterday as she was leaving the house. She forgot her bus ticket. Only when she got to the bus stop did she realize this. So she had to hurry back to the house. She opened the door, put the keys on the telephone table, went into the kitchen to get her bus ticket, and left again without her keys.
She caught the 8:42 a.m. bus instead of her usual 8:30 a.m. bus and arrived at work about 10 minutes late. Mr. Jones, her boss, was in a bad mood yesterday and shouted at her when she arrived late. As a result, they had an argument in front of all the other people in the office. Mr. Jones told her she would have to stay behind for 15 minutes at lunch to finish some important work.
At lunch, Marge only had time for a quick sandwich and didn't go to the office cafeteria with the others as normal. Everyone returned from lunch very happy because they had met a new employee who had told some very funny jokes. Marge was not happy. She was hungry and tired.
She was so hungry that as she left the office at 5 o'clock that she bought a hot dog from the man on the street corner. Within an hour, she didn't feel very well and had a pain in her stomach. It was not her day.
She arrived home and realized she didn't have her keys, so had to walk 2 miles to her sister's house to get a spare set of keys. She went into her house and closed the door and went straight to the bed.
Okay, so thank you for reading the text. So from the text that you just read, you can say or we can say that that day of March was really hell because of um, unexpected things that happened to her. So, kidding aside, let's go to our activity. So, from the direction um, given earlier, so you have to read the text, and you already did. Then, after that, you have to get those third conditional sentences from the text or from the story. So, that's your task, and we are going to start right now. So, for number one, I want you first to arrange these words, then you are going to create a sentence that was just based on the text that you have read. Okay, so we have here if not forget bus ticket, not have to return home. Then blank, she wouldn't have had to return home. So may I call on someone to answer this item?
Me, sir.
Okay, so Joshua.
For number one, if not forget bus ticket, not have to return home, blank, she wouldn't have had to return home. So I think if she hadn't forgotten her bus ticket.
I think, yeah, you got it right, Joshua. So, we finally got the answer. So, Joshua, can you repeat reading the whole third conditional sentence complete?
Okay, sir. If she hadn't forgotten her bus ticket, she wouldn't have had to return home.
Okay, so very good, Joshua. So for the next one, so if not put keys on table, not forget them. And for the sentence, if she hadn't put her keys on the table, blank. So may I call on Joyce to answer this item?
Yes, sir. So I think uh, if if she I arranged the words first, sir. So
Okay,
she
go.
wouldn't have forgotten them. So if she hadn't put her keys on the table, she wouldn't have forgotten them.
Okay, so very good analysis, Joyce. So we got it complete. So can you read it again?
If she hadn't put her keys on the table, she wouldn't have forgotten them.
Okay, very nice. So thank you, Joyce. Let's go to the third item. So we have here she, not late if catch an earlier bus. Then for the sentence, blank if she had caught an earlier bus. So volunteer.
Me, sir. Joshua, sir.
Okay, so Joshua.
I'll arrange the words first, sir.
Okay, go.
Okay. She wouldn't have been late, sir.
Wow, you just did it very great, Joshua. So now we got it complete. So can you read it again?
Okay, sir. She wouldn't have been late if she had caught an earlier bus.
Okay, thank you, Joshua. For the fourth item, we have here her boss, not shout at her if not be bad mood. And for the third conditional sentence, so blank, her boss wouldn't have shouted at her. So that seems so really, really bad. Anyways, may I have Joyce to answer this item?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So
go.
her boss not shout at her if not be bad mood. So they arrange if he hadn't been in a bad mood, her boss wouldn't have shouted at her.
Okay, very good, Miss Lucas. So since you got it right, can you read it again?
If he hadn't been in a bad mood, her boss wouldn't have shouted at her.
Okay, very, very good, Miss Lucas. Thank you. For our fifth item, We have if Marge, not late, they, not argue, in office. And for completing our third conditional sentence, if Marge hadn't been late, then blank. So, what is it, Joshua?
Okay, sir. If Marge not late, they not argue in office. If Marge hadn't been late, they wouldn't have argued in the office.
You intelligently guessed it right, Joshua. So very good for that. Well, since you got it right, can you read it again?
Okay, sir. If Marge hadn't been late, they wouldn't have argued in the office.
Okay, so very good, Joshua. Thank you. So for the sixth item, we have Marge, meet, new worker, if, go, to canteen. For completing our third conditional sentence for this, we have blank if she had gone to the canteen. So, may I call on Joyce?
Yes, sir. So March meet you worker if go to canteen. So March would have met the new worker if she had gone to the canteen.
Okay, very nice, Miss Lucas. So you got it right. Marge would have met the new worker if she had gone to the canteen. So very good analyzation, Miss Lucas. Thank you. For our seventh item, we have if, not boy, hot dog, not feel unwell. And for our third conditional sentence, if she hadn't bought the hot dog, then blank. Can you name it, Joshua?
Okay, sir. Um, if not buy hot dog, not feel unwell. If she hadn't bought the hot dog, she wouldn't have felt unwell.
Wow, that's really good, Joshua. And you got it right, of course. So, if she hadn't bought the hot dog, she wouldn't have felt unwell. So, that's really true. Well, anyways, very good for that. For our last item, we have she have better day if stay in bed all day. For our third conditional sentence, blank, she would have had a better day. So, Joyce, can you make it better?
Yes, sir. So she have better day if stay in bed all day. So if she had stayed in bed all day, she would have had a better day.
Well, yes, it's true, but since we have read the text, she really had a hell day. So, anyways, thanks for that, Miss Lucas. So, upon answering the activity and upon really good, intelligently guessing what would be the third conditional sentence, what do you notice or what have you noticed upon these sentences? Can you name it?
Yes, sir.
Oh yes, Joshua.
I observed that when creating a third conditional sentence, we need to use if plus past participle, would plus have plus past participle, sir.
Okay, so very good observation, Joshua. So, yes, he really got it right. So, that is the rule for formulating or creating a third conditional sentence. So, do you have anything in mind, Miss Lucas? Do you have the same response?
Yes, sir. I do have the same answer.
Okay, so it's nice to hear that. Well, anyways, since you seemed to really get the lesson, and I hope you fully understand it, then let's test it. So I am giving you an assignment. So what you have to do is to write a 200-word essay that incorporates third conditional sentences, and you have to post it in our Google Classroom assignment thread. So is that clear to you, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you have anything in mind? Questions, clarifications, convictions, objections, anything?
None
None
so
so,
far.
none so far, sir.
Okay, so if none, then let's call it a day. Thank you for listening. God bless.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.